Who could forget when Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou right here at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia? Next to me.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing in this corner.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right.
Did you feel that energy? Did you hear?
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. That jab doesn't find a home. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena, be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Ali would get rattled like this. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Relax. Just stay focused.
Here we go. It's round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blank on him.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. counterpunches have to hurt. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Nice job blocking the hook. A lot of effort being exerted here. Can't find a home for that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that.
There's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You got to stick and move and use angles.
When you're fighting somebody so big, this is when you've got to stick to your game plan. You deviate, you're out of there.
How about that time counter shot? He got out of the way of that right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. He did not take that well at all, Klitschko. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Punching. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. Well done with that counter shot. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Oh, no! Ali is down! And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. The jab's working nice.
On to the fourth we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Those counter punches have to hurt. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Catch and shoot. Nice job blocking the hook. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with that left hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Well done with that counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Beautiful counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Okay, focus. Big deep breath. Calm yourself.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
You need just to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've...
Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish him. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loaded enough, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Here's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
the charts. Catch and shoot. His stamina is off the charts. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Punch, counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. Right uppercut can't find a home. Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no... This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Swing and a miss with the jab. The straight right just misses. They block the uppercut. Nice counter. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Insane action. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't find a home for that jab. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He misses with that jab. They exchange punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just the same again.
Just boxing, be smart, get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Gaps will appear and he'll start tiring it. Now, I don't want you to load up.
Be about it. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Here we go, it's round 7. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
It's the one who draws first blood test. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That counter shot lands. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Has to be careful. Klitschko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? Disaster averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
The straight right just misses. That jab doesn't find a home. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Switch on, get this boxing back together.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Good counter punching. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, It's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
She blocks the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nope, that hook won't score. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Do you believe this? Klitschko is down! And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Keep smart. Just keep him in that jab.
There's the bell to start round 9. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Having so much speed, what
Klitschko! Oh my word! Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.